Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk around of the stunning Obsidian black metallic Mercedes-Benz E220D AMG line. Now the E-Class is of course considered executive, which is what the E stands for in the name, and I'm going to give you all the reasons why this is exactly that, what it lives up to, what features it has, and why you should consider coming down to meet the team at HQ, and why you should have this on your door instantly. You can see you've got the metallic Obsidian black paintwork, real nice deep rich colour there that gives it a lovely fleck in certain lights, and you can see against the styling looks absolutely class. Now you can also see down here you've got the LED high performance headlights with the LED daytime runners, front parking sensors, honeycomb grille, and that is of course encased in the chrome tri-star there with a chrome vertical grille as well. And coming all the way back round here, you can see you've got the 5 twin spoke AMG alloy wheels that are of course 19 inch, and they've got the silver Mercedes-Benz caliper just behind. Moving down as part of the AMG line pack, you can see you've got the extended side skirts, and you can move up and you can see the paintwork, flawless condition, body coloured door mirrors, and the nice executive chrome window surrounds there, which give it that real boss feel. Body coloured door handles, and you can see the nice sloping roof that give the Mercedes-Benz its signature look, almost like a blacked out limo. On the rear you've got the gorgeous dual exit chrome exhaust system, chrome diffuser, rear parking sensors, and you can see using the key, click the button, it lifts up the boot automatically for you. And what you're greeted by is a very long boot in there. You can get plenty of stuff in there, golf clubs, push chairs, buggies, any luggage you might need, anything in terms of kids, family or shopping, the E-Class has got you covered. And if you need a bit more room, you can use the underfloor storage as well. It's not an electronic closed boot, you do need to manually move it, but it's pretty simple. And you can see moving all the way around, doesn't matter which aspect, which ratio, which angle, or which way your phone or your eyes are, you can see that this car is just class personified all the way through. It's a great looking bit of kit, but trust me, the exterior hasn't shown you nothing yet. Wait till you get inside and see the awesome attention to detail the guys at Mercedes have done on the interior as well. So internally, Mercedes-Benz, as I say on every video, of course have a reputation for class leading technology, awesome comfort and utmost luxury to live by, and the E220D duly delivers on every single aspect, and it does feature my favourite layout for the media centre, the big long sweeping dash. But as an overview, you can see there's literally nothing that they haven't put their full thought into. It's elegant, it's refined, it's everything that an executive cruiser should be. You can see you've got the sculpted sports seating there with the leg adjusters as well. Half leather, half suede, electrically adjustable. It's really swish, really cool. Piano gloss black and chrome everywhere, half perforated Napa leather steering wheel, sweeping dash, aluminium hexagonal trim. It just looks the absolute mutts, as I like to say. And you can see in the rear seats they're also the sculpted bolster design, tri-seating in there, isofix points, no rips, no tears, AMG floor mats, and plenty of room for rear occupants. Now before we do get in, you can see you've got the Mercedes-Benz door inlay just here, and moving up you've got that aluminium hexagonal trim. You've also got the heated seats, and this button here, when you press it, I can do that and I can adjust the passenger seat from my own chair. How funky is that? Half leather with a white contrast stitching, electric folding adjustable mirrors, and of course the electric windows. But let's face it, the bit you all want to see is of course the inside of the car from the driver's perspective. So let's shut this door can see here is that there's nothing in eye level in terms of the windscreen. It's just a load of room, lots of visibility, which can only mean that it's a safer place to be. Sometimes you can have gauges and you can have all different bits up there and it becomes quite distracting, but the E-Class takes care of any of them worries and just does such a minimalistic approach where all the media and everything you need to see is down here behind the steering wheel and above the centre console. Now to turn it on, there is a push button start. If you press the button first, let the needles turn, let it all initiate if you like, get all the processes turning. Foot on the brake, press the button, you can see it starts first time. No missing, no warning lights, no errors, no delay, no lag, just instant power. And it's a real nice quiet engine as well. Some of the Mercedes-Benz diesels of the past have had quite a loud start-up noise. They sound a little bit like a tractor of yesteryear, but this now, to go with the refinement and the elegance that the E-Class represents, they've had to make the cabin a little bit sound deadened and they've had to quieten down the engine. Now for me that just adds to the overall aesthetic and real appeal of the E-Class. On here you can see you've got the analog gauges here, white faces, red needling, and of course the black on there as well. And in the middle you've got the digital display. So on the steering wheel, this one here will control the media system to the left. This one here controls the instrument cluster. Sorry, forgot where I was for a minute then. You can see if you scroll down, we're currently on trip computer. It's done just over 65,500 miles. You've got your digital speedo, you've got your range, you've also got your eco display, and you've got your trip computer and consumption figures there as well. Now if you do click back on the home menu, you can go on the different options. So we'll click on service and you can see you've got AdBlue, you've got your tyre pressures, and you've got your service there. So you can see your next service is an A1 service due in just under 300 days. You can also measure your engine oil when the car is up to temperature. Assistant, you of course get the virtual roadway just there, and that gives you any indication of upcoming obstacles or instructions you need to follow. You've also got attention assist, which measures how long you've been driving, and it also gives you a recommendation when it's time to pull over, get a Costa or a Greg sausage roll. On the navigation, it's not a virtual cockpit or any way, shape or form, but what it is, it of course gives you any information you need to be aware of on your upcoming journey. You've got your radio here, which of course you can see you've got FM and DAB, and you can also click on media wherever you've got it plugged in, or you've got Bluetooth audio. And finally, you can go on your Bluetooth telephone there, and that will bring up any information you really need to follow. For us, we'll leave it just there. Now moving down, you can of course see that on here you've got your indicators and you've got your wiper settings on what they call the one stalk. That's because on the second stalk you've got the gear stick itself. So really simple to use. Foot on the brake, press it down into D, and you can see at the top just there it's got D1. If I put it in reverse, you can see it changes to R, and you get your surround parking sensors and you get your reverse camera as well. To turn that off into park, simply click the button there, and now you're in park mode. On the back of the wheel, you've got the paddle shift options, which if you've seen any of my videos on YouTube or the walk around, you'll understand I love a good paddle shift. Optimum performance, easiest way of driving, and for me the most engaging driving experience you'll get from an automatic. Minus means you go down the gears, plus means you go up the gears, and if you want to know how that works in full, let me know and I can do you a separate video. On this side you've of course got the media system display, so I can change everything from the steering wheel without the need to have my hands off the wheel. You've got voice control and Bluetooth telephone as well. Now on the steering wheel you can see you've got the Napa leather with a half perforated leather for the grip area. That just ensures that there's no loss of traction on your hands or your skin when it's wet if you've been outside in the rain as I have today. This just keeps a nice firm grip, and aesthetically as well it looks much better. You've got the chrome insert and the flat bottom wheel, and down here you've got your cruise control as well. Now moving on, you can see the nice long digital sweeping dash has really given Mercedes-Benz the edge in terms of entertainment. Now I'm not going to use the buttons on here because I find it fiddly. I'm going to use the old school touchpad or the dial just here. So if I'm looking to go onto the menu settings, you can see I've got navigation. I can click on there, it brings up the nice big large map area. Really great for driver focus, you don't miss anything, and it gives a nice big digital display. You can see I've got radio here as well, so if I click on there I can turn that down to start with because it's terrible, but I can click across on here and you can see I've got the FM and DAB radio options just there. No AM, but it's not something that you're going to need. I can click on media, and you can see if I scroll across, media sources, there's Bluetooth, memory card, and obviously your media interfaces as well. For me, if you're an Apple CarPlay or Spotify user, just stream it directly through the system via Bluetooth. I've got Bluetooth telephone there, as I've just said about 14 different times, and you can see if I go back off there, I've got Mercedes-Benz Connect, which you need to speak to your local Mercedes dealer to see if your subscription's all up to date, and you can click on here for vehicle settings. You can change your dynamic select, which is of course the individual configuration for driving mode. So I'll set this up the way I would do it. I would have it in manual because I prefer manual driving on the gearbox. I would have sport steering, and I would have Sport Plus, which is restricted stability on the rear end, meaning you can have quite a bit of fun in the wet weather. The engine data brings up a real nice little indication for those petrol heads among us, or diesel heads as such, giving you the voltage, your horsepower, and your newton meters of torque and temperature. It's just another little feature that for me really ticks every box. And you can click on vehicle data, and it brings you all the ergonomics and all the configurator and real almost important aspects of the car. You can see at what degree your wheel is. You can see if you click the brake, it goes up depending on how far down the brake pedal is pressed, and you've got your accelerator as well just at the top, just there. Real cool features, and again really in depth. You've got the assistant, which is ESP, of course, traction control, traffic sign assist coming from the radar, camera and park assist. So if I click on there, you can see you've got manoeuvring assist, warning tone and auto reverse camera, active brake assist, and of course the attention assist as well. You've got your consumption figures, which we have seen earlier, but you can get a big gauge up, and of course you've got your lighting here. Now the ambient lighting is of course the multicolour option. You do have plenty of different options, and you can see it goes all the way around the cabin. The best one to probably show you that isn't the green, because can be quite hard to see in the light, but if you click on the purple, you're able to see it quite clearly now, where it's contrasted all the way along the cabin and all the way into the door cards. At night, I would be quite hard pushed to tell you that there's not a better car at night in terms of interior and ambient lighting such as that. And you can also see you've got vehicle settings here, winter tyres, belt adjustment, so when you get in, the belt automatically adjusts itself, and folding mirrors, and so on and so forth. We haven't got loads of time to go through everything on here because the menu is so in depth. But you can see, in terms of configuration, you'll be busy for plenty of time. Moving down, you've got your air vents, and of course that gorgeous aluminium hexagonal trim, which goes all the way into the door card, round to the second heated seats. And moving down, you come onto the menu button here, the old school with the piano gloss black inlay. Now if you click on the menu here, that brings up your climate control menu, and quite a funky design in terms of a virtual interpretation of the car you're in. For me, we'll do it briefly. Temperature is on the left and right, where the air is portrayed into the cabin using this button just here. The severity of the air being blown in using this button, auto aircon, max front screen, max rear screen, and of course sync temperature in case you want one temperature throughout the cabin, or dual zone, meaning hot for the passenger and cold for the driver. Recirculation just here, and if it's aircon or manual heating, just there. Moving down, touchpad for of course the media system we've shown you, and the nice black face on the Mercedes-Benz clock. Got piano gloss black inlay, lifted up 12-volt charger, storage and dual cup holder, and then of course you've got your iDrive system just here. Drive select mode here, of which there are 5: Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, or the mode we've done earlier, which is the individual configuration. If you're unsure what each mode entails, it does tell you on the large media screen. Audible parking sensors off, parking cameras, and of course the park assist just here, so this will help you find parking spaces. And you've also got the auto start stop feature. Back button, home button, oscillating device, touchpad, home button, back button, and of course skip track, volume control, and turn the media system off using that button just there. And to finish up, you can see you've got in here the 2 keys, and of course the media interface and the SD card facility. So that really is it, guys, for all the time we have, and everything I can tell you in short form regarding this awesome Obsidian black metallic Benz E220D AMG. It's a great car for business owners, it's a great car for long commutes, and it's a great car in terms of a luxury cruiser, and one that is definitely going to tick every box that you'd want. And just remember, this car's been treated to the 128-point Emerald check cosmetically and mechanically before it arrived around here for the video, the results of which are on our website under vehicle inspection. So if you've got any questions regarding finance, part exchange, or need anything else to know about the car, hit us up, we'll be more than happy to help. For me, thanks for watching, we'll speak to you very soon.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered for a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time holding the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available, depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million, straight million.
Way more than 10. I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the 11.
Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give it a 10.
10.
But I'll give you 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10.
because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.